August 3rd, 1981, 43 years ago, Sports Illustrated did a cover story calling John Hannah the best offensive lineman of all time. As a fan since the Patriots' inception in 1960, who had attended games in all 4 Boston venues before becoming a season ticket holder when the team moved to Foxborough, I remember the pride that gave me to have a Patriot, John Hannah, number 73, recognized as the best of all time. Coincidentally, on that same day in San Mateo, California, the greatest of all time was celebrating his 4th birthday. Tonight, it gives Patriots fans everywhere tremendous pride to celebrate the career of the greatest of all time, our Tom Brady. When Tom retired, I invited him to return to Gillette Stadium for last year's season opener. I wanted to give our fans the opportunity to say thank you to Tom. Tommy agreed to attend, but as I said that day, a halftime ceremony just wasn't enough time to honor the greatest of all time. Patriot fans wanted more. Tom Brady deserved more. So I took executive privilege and for the first time waived the 4-year wait period for induction into the Patriots Hall of Fame so that we can honor Tom Brady more appropriately with all of you tonight. Tommy, when you first walked into the Patriots locker room as a 6th-round draft pick in 2000, none of us could have predicted the extraordinary journey that lay ahead. Your relentless pursuit of perfection, your unwavering commitment to the team, and your unparalleled leadership on and off the field have left an indelible mark on this franchise. From our first Super Bowl win in '01, when you led us to victory with poise and determination, to a record-breaking 6th Patriots Super Bowl championship in 2018, your tenacity, resilience, and sheer will to win elevated the performance of everyone around you. Unbelievably, for 20 years, you instilled a level of confidence that simply didn't exist before your arrival. Not only in your coaches and teammates, but also in Patriot fans everywhere. No matter the score, no matter how much time was left on the clock, even when we were down 28-3 late in the 3rd quarter of a Super Bowl, we always felt like we had a chance to win as long as you were the man under center. What you gave Patriot fans went beyond pride. You gave us all swagger. And there are scores of numbers that are associated with Tom Brady in them. Many of them are NFL records. For example, 251 regular season wins, 35 playoff wins, 649 career touchdown passes, over 102,000 total yards passing. In Super Bowls alone, over 3,000 career passing yards and 21 touchdown passes. Tommy's 135 wins and 304 touchdowns right here at Gillette Stadium are the most by any player at one stadium in NFL history. And many of you here tonight celebrated every one of those. for Patriot fans, we will always associate the following numbers with Tom Brady. In 18 seasons as his starter, he led us to 17 division titles, 13 AFC championship games, 9 Super Bowl appearances, and most importantly, 6 Super Bowl championships. Each one of those titles are NFL records. Tommy, your competitiveness and drive is out of this world. The only thing more astronomical than the numbers you recorded during your remarkable career were the odds that a 6th round compensatory draft pick, 199th overall, could lead us to 9 Super Bowls and 6 championships and become the greatest of all time.
The cosmos, vast, endless, poetic, full of improbable probabilities, predictably unpredictable, with the power to orchestrate moments that echo throughout the universe. For Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., the matter and antimatter of his universe came together all at once, and bang! A glowing light shining bright against the vacuum of space, against all odds. 1 in a million. No, more like 1 in a billion. He became the one. A force of nature ripping through the fabric of space and time. A force so fierce, he arrived at a destination never before seen, or a journey never before taken, across a space never before explored. A seminal moment in history, a pioneer of greatness that may never be achieved again. Only one Tom Brady. Only one GOAT. Only one number 12.
So as we all see, there is only one iconic number that will always represent Tom Brady. And tonight, I promise that it will never be worn again. As the number 12 is now officially retired. Tonight, we celebrate Tom Brady as the 35th person to be inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame and the 8th to have his number retired. And while he is certainly the first to have an induction ceremony with over 60,000 fans, we felt like these honors still weren't enough to differentiate the GOAT from everyone else. And while we've considered the Patriots Hall of Fame the highest individual honor for this franchise, we wanted the greatest to be the first to receive even a greater honor. So last year we commissioned a local sculptor to create a larger-than-life bronze statue to perpetuate the legendary legacy of this once-in-a-lifetime player. Tom's figure will stand 12 feet tall and be unveiled during this 24 season. It will stand alone in the plaza outside of the Hall of Fame to symbolize his position not as the greatest in franchise history, but the greatest in all of NFL history. Honoring the legacies of the greatest players in franchise history and providing a place for all alumni to call home was the motivation for building the Patriots Hall of Fame in 2008. We partnered with Raytheon, now RTX, whose team includes some of our country's most brilliant engineers who use transformative technologies to defend our nation and to protect the real patriots, our servicemen and women. Tommy's induction into the Patriots Hall of Fame is why we are all here tonight. Our goal was to create a once-in-a-lifetime ceremony for a one-of-a-kind player. I hope we accomplish that goal with a few firsts. The first Hall of Fame ceremony inside Gillette Stadium. The first number retirement in 24 years. And the first Patriots statue ever commissioned. Tommy, on behalf of the entire Patriots organization, your coaches, your teammates, and all of your fans, I want to express a heartfelt thank you for your extraordinary contributions. Your journey with the Patriots is nothing short of remarkable, and we are incredibly proud to have been part of it. Patriot fans, please join me in welcoming a self-proclaimed Patriot for life, whose legendary legacy will live here forever. It's my honor to introduce you to the 35th member of the New England Patriots Hall of Fame, the great Tom Brady.
right, everyone. Sit down. Patriot Nation, it feels good to be home. This evening marks a monumental moment in my life. It's a celebration of 20 years here in New England, playing for the Patriots, playing for you. The greatest fans in the NFL. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and a deep sense of honor. So let me say thank you for all that you've done to help me, to help us achieve our lifelong dreams. You guys are amazing. What other fans in the world would spend hours on Route 1 every Sunday to get to a stadium in the middle of the woods? Got 4 guys who went to jail for me sitting right here as RKK's special guests. I miss this place and I miss you. And I didn't even encourage you guys to get lubed up tonight, but you guys have shown out like you always do, and I love it. Tonight's a celebration of everyone who's ever cared about this organization. Everyone who has worked, cheered, sacrificed for it, past, present, and future. Promise this isn't like the last time I was on stage with RKK and Coach Belichick and Jules and Gronk and Randy in LA a month ago. Those were the hardest hits I've ever taken in my life. But nobody here has taken any hits tonight. I have so much love and respect for you all. If you spent time in this organization, you are blessed. We're blessed because we learn so many things that most people never have the opportunity to learn. That nothing of significance in life is accomplished as an individual. Nobody individually hangs those 6 banners up there. The team does. Here in New England, it's always about we and us, not me or mine. Relationships are built on shared experiences, and the most meaningful thing in my life are my relationships. I truly wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to give you all. So how do I sum up 2 decades in New England in one short speech? The answer is simple. You can't. It's hard for me to properly express my gratitude and my appreciation for how my time here has added to my life. There are too many lessons learned, too many stories to be told, too many incredible moments and achievements we all experienced together. It would take me 30 days to get through it all, not 30 minutes. There are so many people to thank, and I apologize in advance if I leave anybody out. So with that being said, thank you to my mom and dad, my rock, my foundation. Your love and your commitment to your family is unmatched. To my sisters and me, you are our everything. I'll never be able to thank you as much as you deserve. Sometimes it takes someone to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And along with so many other things, that's what you gave me. My sisters, Maureen, Julie, Nancy, people ask me where I get my mental toughness. I was the 4th best athlete in my own house growing up. I had no choice. My sisters would always stick up for me when the older boys in the neighborhood, Paul and Bobby, you're sitting right down there. You did tell me, go long. Yeah, go, keep going, Tommy, keep going all the way down the street. Take a left. Yeah, go that way. And then they would say, game over, let's go home. And I would be standing down there like they finally included me. But you toughened me up in so many ways. And my sisters there stood up for me every single step of the way. I love you guys so much. To my kids, Jack, Benny, Vivi, your dad loves you more than anything in this world. Your smiles outshine the morning sun. And where I live now, that's a pretty brilliant sun. There's no greater joy than watching the 3 of you grow and teach me things on your way to becoming incredible young adults. To the communities in San Mateo and Ann Arbor, the countless teammates, neighbors, coaches, teachers that formed me into the man that I am today, thank you. You always believed in me. Don Yee, Steve Dooley, my agents, 2 men who took a hot-headed 6th-round pick out of college from Michigan and helped him navigate the whirlwind that would be the next 23 years. I'm sorry for taking all those team-friendly deals along the way, fellas. To my friends, Kevin, Brady, Pat Stratus, Michael Bronner, Ben Rowitz, and countless others. You guys have been through thick and thin with me, whether it was a difficult conversation or a wild flight home from the Derby. You've been there every step of the way. To Alex Guerrero, my brother from another mother, our commitment to each other is unmatched. Thank you for being who you are, a selfless, dedicated GOAT. And just so everyone here knows, without AG, this moneymaker right here, this thing would have lost its touch a long time ago. To RKK and the entire Kraft family, Myra, Jonathan, Danny, Josh, David, and Dana. In the year 2000, I was drafted as an immature 23-year-old kid. And 20 years later, I left New England as a much older 42-year-old immature kid. But in that time, I was taken in by a family who loved me as a son and embraced my family as one of their own. RKK, look around. You fostered a culture of excellence and integrity that has impacted an entire region. I love you. To Coach Belichick, thank you for your tireless commitment to develop and push me to be my very best. It wasn't me, it wasn't you, it was us. Our hard work, our love of the game, and the way we work for one another, that's what it was all about. Let me make this crystal clear. There is no coach in the world I would rather play for than Bill Belichick. To the countless coaches, every single one of you, the assistants sitting here tonight that are not here tonight, the personnel executives and scouts, including Scott Pioli, Charlie, Josh, and Billy, to name a few. We spent so many hours in the hallways of this stadium, so many early morning meetings and late night conversations. I know I'll go down as your least demanding, most even-keeled player you ever coached. I hope you enjoy the time while it lasted. To the people of the New England Patriots organization working behind the scenes to make everything perfect so we could just go out and play. The support staff, the health and medical teams, the business operations, the video department, the IT, the nutrition, the strength and conditioning, the scouting, the football ops, the equipment staff, media and community relations, the kitchen staff, the people who cleaned our locker rooms. The list is endless, and every single one of your jobs wasn't as important as ours was on the field. To my teammates, 20 years worth. I wish I could mention all of you by name, but I'd be here all night. Please know the incredible impact you had on me by pushing me and us to play like champions every single day. Every stitch and every thread of this beautiful red jacket is woven together by the experiences and adversities we endured. Every single one of you made my life better. If you thought you learned a lot from me, the reality was I learned way more from you. We fought together, we bled together, we cried together, we celebrated and won together. And I would go to battle with any one of you guys because I know what you're all about. In particular, I want to say something to all the offensive linemen. I made your job hard. Your mission was to protect me. And as Dante would always say, Brady, you couldn't run out of sight in 2 days. 3 days. You guys were the backbone of this team. Your toughness and your tireless effort to protect me allowed me to perform my best. Thank you. And to all the quarterbacks I played with, we grinded together, we challenged each other, we competed, and most of the time I kicked your ass. But I could point to every single one of you and tell you something that I learned by watching you. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. Also, Julian paid me $10,000 to mention him by name, so there you go, Julius. And to the fans, am I proud of our championships? Yes. Am I proud of our winning and records over the years? Yes. But what I am proudest of are the people whose lives we impacted here and across the country. They might have cheered for us or against us. Some may not have liked us, but they certainly ended up respecting us. Sometimes when I ask myself, why me? The answer is that I'm the messenger here to tell the world just how amazing the Patriots fans really are. Thank you. Thank you for 20 years of passion, loyalty, and fire. 20 years, 17 division titles, 6 Super Bowls. How did we do it? What can we learn? And how can we apply those things going forward? The foundation of a successful team, a family, or business is asking what you can do to support the mission. The Patriots embodied that. Everyone was committed to winning. Everyone was selfless. Everyone was always asking, what can I do to help the team win? As the great John Wooden said, happiness begins where selfishness ends. I get asked a lot if my kids play football. My response is that I'll support them in any of their dreams. Whatever makes them happy makes me happy. I would encourage everyone to play football for the simple reason that it is hard. It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts in 2 days. It's hard to throw, catch, block, and tackle, and hit kids when they're way bigger and way more developed than you, only to go home that night bruised and battered and strained, but knowing you have to show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. But understand this, life is hard. No matter who you are, there are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. And my advice is to prepare yourself, because football lessons teach us that success and achievement come from overcoming adversity, and that team accomplishment far exceeds anyone's individual goals. To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts. If you look at all my teammates here tonight, it would be impossible to find better examples of men who embody that work ethic, integrity, purpose, determination, and discipline that it takes to be a champion in life. We led by example. Nothing in life of significance is ever accomplished alone. That's the Patriot way. Here in New England, we were the first team ever to take the field in the Super Bowl, not as individuals, but as a single unit. That's us. We did that, and we were the best in the world, and history will never forget that. It is the honor of my life to take my place among these other Patriot Hall of Famers and to be officially enshrined into the winning legacy of this amazing organization. You humble me. You make me proud, and I am eternally grateful. I am Tom Brady, and I am a Patriot.
Tom, you've been up on that stage all night. there are a lot of fans down here who want to get a little bit closer. So if you don't mind, one more time, come on down to the middle of Gillette Stadium's field so your fans can enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest inductee to the Patriots Hall of Fame, the best of all time, number 12, Tom Brady.